So you have to associate with such men. Secondly, hearing the true Dhamma, that means hearing the 5 Nikayas that I mentioned. Third is focus attention when you listen. And then the fourth, practice of the Dhamma in accordance with the Dhamma. So just now I mentioned, once you get right view, you will naturally have right thoughts and right speech and right action and right livelihood. Yeah. And then, since you understand the Dhamma, you want to practice more, you will practice the right effort. Meaning you try to get rid of unwholesome states of mind and cultivate wholesome states of mind. Unwholesome states of mind are connected with greed, hatred and delusion, anger and all that. Wholesome states of mind are the opposite. So you will practice right effort and you will also practice right mindfulness. Right mindfulness is connected with right effort. Because to practice right effort, you got to contemplate your mind, you got to contemplate your feelings, and you got to understand Dhamma. And you can contemplate your body also. So these two, the 6th and the 7th factor are related. Right effort and right mindfulness. And this right mindfulness, according to the Sutta, is what you need to practice in everyday life. Not when you are meditating, in everyday life. So like in everyday life, like you are working in the office and then anger arises, you get angry with somebody, then you have to notice. You notice that you have strong anger and you need to cut that anger, eliminate that anger. Or sometimes you may have an arrogant feeling, and then also you have to notice. By yetnesim, then you have to cut that also. So sati or vipassana is to be practiced in everyday life. So for a person trying to get first path, these 4 things you have to practice. The last one, practice of the Dhamma in accordance with the Dhamma. Dhammanu Dhamma Patipatti. That is practicing the 7 factors of the Noble Eightfold Path. You don't need to practice the 8th, which is the jhanas. To get stream entry, to get stream entry, you need to practice only 7 factors. So, there is another sutta, 55.55. In this sutta, it is said, when we talk about stream entry, stream is the Noble Eightfold Path. So you enter the Noble Eightfold Path by right view, and you have entered the stream. You have attained the first path. The other thing this sutta says, this 55.55, the Buddha said, monks, these 4 things when developed and cultivated lead to the realization of the fruit of stream entry. Sotapati Pala. What for? The same association with true men, hearing the true Dhamma, focus, attention, and practice of the Dhamma in accordance with the Dhamma. So these 4 factors are very important. Association with true men, those who know the true Dhamma, the 5 Nikayas, hearing the true Dhamma, focus, attention when you listen, and practice of the Dhamma in accordance with the Dhamma. When you practice these 4 things, you attain stream entry. And you keep practicing these 4 things, the path turns to fruit. When your wisdom matures, it bears fruit. So you attain the fruit, and the 3 factors fall away. So these 4 conditions are very important. Now to attain this, you need certain conditions. In the Digha Nikaya, Sutta 25, it is said that the Buddha said, but Nigroda, I tell you this, let an intelligent man come to me who is sincere, honest and straightforward. and I will instruct him. I will teach him Dhamma. There are nirodha, unwholesome states that have not been abandoned, tainted, conducive to rebirth, fearful, productive of painful results in the future, associated with birth, aging and death. It is for the abandonment of these states that I teach Dhamma. So this sutta, the Buddha said, an intelligent person, he will teach one who is sincere, honest and straightforward. Such a person, when he is taught the Dhamma, he can understand, he can progress. And then when he practices the Dhamma, he must get rid of unwholesome states, because these unwholesome states will bring us to woeful planes of rebirth, woeful destinations of rebirth where we suffer. So we have to get rid of these unwholesome states of greed, hatred and delusion, at least reduce them. We can reduce them and then we can progress. Now another important sutta, Sangyutta Nikaya 25.1. The Buddha said, one who places faith in these teachings and resolves on them is called a faith follower, Saddhanusarin, one who has entered the fixed course of rightness, entered the plane of superior persons, transcended the plane of the worldlings. He is incapable of doing any deed by reason of which he might be reborn in hell, in the animal realm, or in the realm of ghosts. He is incapable of passing away without having realized the fruit of stream entry. And then one for whom these teachings are accepted, thus, after being pondered to a sufficient degree with wisdom, is called a Dhamma follower, Dhammanusarin, one who has entered the fixed course of rightness, entered the plane of superior persons, transcended the plane of the worldlings. He is incapable of doing any deed, by reason of which he might be reborn in hell, in the animal realm, or in the realm of ghosts. He is incapable of passing away without having realized the fruit of stream entry. So you see here the Buddha is describing two classes of first path attainers. One is called the Saddhanusarin, faith follower. The other one is called the Dhammanusarin, Dhamma follower. You see, the faith follower is one who places faith in the teachings and resolves on them. So, in other words, he listens to the Dhamma and then he has faith. He has faith in these, in the teachings and resolves on them. That means he practices it. So that means he has listened to the Dhamma and understood the Dhamma. So he has attained right view. So this is. So he has a lot of faith in the Dhamma. This is the first class of first path attainers. The second type of stream enterer is the Dhammanusarin, one for whom these teachings are accepted. Thus, after being pondered to a sufficient degree with wisdom, is called a Dhamma follower. So this second person, he listens to the Dhamma, and because he understands, then he accepts the Dhamma after pondering over it with wisdom. So you see, both of these path attainers, they listen to the Dhamma and they accept the teachings. One has more faith, the other one has more understanding of the Dhamma. So there are two classes of stream enterers. Both also became stream enterers just by listening to the Dhamma. So when when he keeps practicing and then the wisdom matures and becomes a fruit attainer, the first fruit Sotapanna. So you see from here it's quite clear stream entry is only by listening to the Dhamma, understanding and accepting it. Now we come to another sutta. This one is the stock formula for stream entry. This is Anguttara Nikaya 8.12. When the Blessed One knew that Siha's mind was clear, malleable, free from the hindrances, elated and confident, he expounded to him the teaching special to the Buddhas, suffering, its origin, its cessation, and the path. Just as a clean cloth with all dirty marks removed would readily absorb dye, so too, while Siha the general sat there, the spotless, immaculate vision of the Dhammachakku, arose in him. All that is subject to arising is subject to ceasing. Then Siha the general saw the Dhamma, attained the Dhamma, understood the Dhamma, fathomed the Dhamma. He crossed beyond doubt, did away with perplexity, gained self-confidence, and became independent of others in the Buddha's teaching. So you see, the Buddha was explaining the Dhamma to Siha, and then just as a clean cloth would absorb dye, so Siha the general understood the Dhamma. He saw the Dhamma, attained the Dhamma, understood the Dhamma, fathomed the Dhamma, crossed beyond doubt, did away with perplexity, gained self-confidence, and became independent of others in the Buddha's teaching. So sometimes some monks, they talk about experiential knowledge. This is the experiential knowledge in the sutta. That is the knowing and seeing. As I mentioned just now, when we listen to the Buddha with concentrated mind, that is the samatha. And because he contemplated what the Buddha was teaching and understood, that is vipassana. Suppose now somebody teaching the Dhamma to you, and he goes like a parrot so fast, can you understand? You can understand. So he needs to speak slowly, and then you listen to his words, and then you are able to digest his words, you are able to understand, you are able to absorb. That is the contemplation, that is the vipassana partner. Then you will understand. So it is because the Dhamma is taught slowly that a person can absorb it. There is another sutta concerning not stream entry, but concerning the Arahant. In this sutta, there were 3 monks, 3 or 4 monks, they were together and they were discussing Dhamma. Then the Venerable Savita said to the Venerable Musila, "Friend Musila, apart from faith, apart from personal preference, apart from oral tradition, apart from reason reflection, apart from acceptance of a view, after pondering it, does the Venerable Musila have personal knowledge thus, with birth as condition, aging and death comes to be," etc. The 12 links of dependent origination. And then Venerable Musila answered, "Friend Savita, apart from faith, apart from personal preference, apart from oral tradition, apart from reason reflection, apart from acceptance of a view after pondering it, I know this, I see this, with birth as condition, aging and death comes to be," etc. The 12 links of dependent origination. So here, this Arahant is saying that he understands the 12 links of dependent origination because he says, "I know this, I see this." So it is the understanding that is important. It is the understanding that makes a person a path attainer and a sotapanna and a second fruit attainer, or third path, third fruit, fourth path, fourth fruit. This is again You see another sutta, the Susima Sutta in Sangyutta Nikaya 12.70. Sorry, I just go back to just now that one, 12.68, about Venerable Savita and Venerable Musila. So the Arahant is saying that he personally knows, he personally sees. So personally knows means that he understands. He understands, so therefore he knows. And then he sees the Dhamma, just like the General Siha. He understood the Dhamma, then he saw the Dhamma, he attained the Dhamma, he fathomed the Dhamma. So this is it is the understanding of the Dhamma that a person becomes an Arya. If you talk about seeing, it's not seeing with the flesh eye. It's not even seeing with the heavenly eye. If you can see with the flesh eye or the heavenly eye, then those yogis before the Buddha's time would have become enlightened, would have become Arya. It is seeing with wisdom. It is not seeing with the special eye. It is seeing with the eye of wisdom. Seeing with the eye of the wisdom is the understanding. In the Majjhima Nikaya 43, it is said that there is the profit of wisdom is three. One is the higher knowledge. Secondly is understanding. And thirdly is letting go, abandoning. So when you attain the wisdom, you get the higher knowledge. Then you understand. And when you understand, you will let go. Sometimes some people, they go for retreat and then they think they have attained Sotapanna and all that. But you see the character is still the same. Cannot be. So it's very important to see exactly what the Buddha said. In the Susima Sutta, Sangyutta Nikaya 12.70, this Susima was an external ascetic. He came into the Sangha, ordained as a monk, to learn how the Buddha disciples get psychic powers and all that, because the external ascetics, they were not getting so much offerings as the Buddha's disciples. And the Buddha's disciples, people know that these Arahants, they had psychic powers and all that. So this Susima was asked to become a monk to learn all this secret. So after some time, after becoming a monk, he saw a few monks proclaiming that they were Arahants. So he went to them and asked them, Bhante, have you attained the heavenly eye? And they said no. Have you attained the heavenly ear? They said no. Can you read people's mind? They said no. Can you know your past lives? They said no. Can you perform all the various types of psychic powers like diving into the earth, walking through the wall, multiplying your bodies and all that, fly like a bird? They said no. Then he found it very strange. Then he asked them, do you have the arupa jhanas? They said no. Then he thought, how come Arahant don't have psychic powers and don't have arupa jhana? Then he went to ask the Buddha. Then the Buddha told him, Susima, whether you understand or you don't understand, the Buddha said, first comes unshakable knowledge of the Dhamma. Afterwards, knowledge of Nibbana. This unshakable knowledge of the Dhamma is stream entry. Once you understand the Dhamma, you have unshakable knowledge of the Dhamma. And then later, you will have knowledge of Nibbana. Knowledge of Nibbana is the Arahant. And Arahant, when he becomes enlightened, he attains Nibbana. So, it is the unshakable knowledge of the Dhamma that leads you to become an Arya. Unshakable knowledge of the Dhamma is the understanding of the Dhamma. Now, there's an important sutta, Sangyutta Nikaya 55.40. The Buddha said, Nandya, I say that one in whom the four factors for stream entry, just now I mentioned the Sotapatti Yangani, are completely and totally absent, is an outsider, Bahiro, one who stands in the faction of worldlings. So the Buddha says, if you don't have these 4 factors of stream entry, Sottapatti Yangani, you are an outsider, meaning you are not a Buddhist. You are actually an external sect follower. You think you are a Buddhist, but you are not a Buddhist. So it's very important, if you are really a Buddhist, you must have these 4 things. Association with true men, hearing the true Dhamma, focus attention, and practice of the Dhamma in accordance with the Dhamma. So you please ask yourself, are you really a Buddhist or not? Okay, Majjhima Nikaya 48. I forgot the name of the sutta. In this sutta, it is mentioned that there are 7 characteristics of a Sotapanna. One is the 5 hindrances do not obsess or overwhelm his mind. 2, he can obtain internal serenity or stillness. 3, there is no other, he understands there is no other recluse outside who possesses the right view that he possesses. 4, if he commits any offense, he immediately discloses it. Number 5, although he is busy, he has a keen interest to cultivate the Noble Eightfold Path. 6, when the Dhamma Vinaya is taught, he pays full attention. 7, when Dhamma Vinaya is taught, he is inspired and gladdened. So the first one, the 5 hindrances do not obsess or overwhelm his mind. There are some people, the 5 hindrances are very strong. Sometimes you see in the newspaper an old man rape the granddaughter. The sensual desire is so great, it overwhelms his mind. So a person who does not have the 5 hindrances overwhelming him is a person who is intelligent. Just now I mentioned, the Buddha said, let an intelligent man come to me. I will teach him the Dhamma. So this is the first condition. Secondly, he can obtain internal serenity of mind. At least for a short while, when he listens to the Dhamma, he can still his mind, concentrate his mind long enough to understand. But there are some people, if their mind is too scattered, they cannot even do this. The third one, he knows there is no external ascetic who possesses the right view, like a Buddhist. Number 4, if he commits any offense, he discloses it. He does not hide. An Arya is a very straightforward person. He does not hide anything. Then number 5, although he may be very busy, but if he can find the time, he will always want to cultivate the Noble Eightfold Path. And then number 6, when the Dhamma Vinaya is taught, he pays full attention, very eager to hear. And then number 7, when the Dhamma Vinaya is taught, he is inspired and gladdened. He's very happy to hear the Dhamma and the Vinaya. So if a person is not interested to hear the suttas, it's not possible that he is Arya at all. So this is Kosambhya Sutta, I think. Now, just now I mentioned that in the suttas and the Vinaya, there were a few instances where thousands of people came to listen to the Buddha, and the Buddha said they attained stream entry. There's another Sarakani Sutta, Sangyutta Nikaya 55.24, where a Sakyan, he passed away, and then they came to ask the Buddha, where is Sarakani reborn? And the Buddha said that he is a Sotapanna, gone for a good rebirth. And some people got very angry when they heard this, because they said Sarakani was a drinker. He used to drink liquor. So they said he can't even keep the 5 precepts. How can he be a Sotapanna? They did not believe the Buddha. Then the Buddha said, Charakani has taken refuge in the Buddha, Dhamma and Sangha for a long time, meaning he has listened to the Dhamma for a long time. Why should he not become a Sotapanna? The Buddha said, look at the trees. Even these trees, if I were to teach them the Dhamma and they can understand, I would say they have become Sotapanna. So from this you can see the Buddha is saying that if you can understand his words, you can become a Sotapanna. So it is understanding the Dhamma that makes you an Arya. Another case in the Vinaya books, Devadatta, one of the Buddha's disciples, he wanted to lead the Sangha and the Buddha refused. So he got very angry with the Buddha. He wanted to kill the Buddha. And then he asked the prince, Ajatasattu, to give him some men. And then he asked the first men to go to where the Buddha was and kill the Buddha and come back by a certain road. Then after this man had gone, he asked 2 men to wait for this man. When he comes back, kill him and come back by another road. Then he asked 4 men to kill the 2, asked 8 men to kill the 4, and asked 16 to kill the 8. So that it will be hard to trace who gave the orders. So the first man went, and then when he came to the Buddha, he saw the Buddha was waiting for him. And then he thought the Buddha must know what he's up to. So he threw away his weapon and confessed to the Buddha. And then the Buddha said, never mind, you sit here, I will teach you the Dhamma. And the Buddha taught the Dhamma to him, then he attained stream entry. Then the Buddha said, you don't go back by that road, 2 men are waiting to kill you. So he went off by another way. And the 2 men waited for so long, they could not wait, and then they came to the Buddha. Again, they saw the Buddha staring at them, so they also guilty conscience, threw away the weapons and confessed to the Buddha. The Buddha said, you sit down, I teach you the Dhamma. They also attained stream entry. 4 men came, also attained stream entry. 8 men also attained. 16 also attained. You see, such people can attain stream entry. I think you are better than them, isn't it? So, you see from the suttas, it is by understanding the Dhamma that we attain stream entry. So now just to recap, firstly the true Dhamma is the 5 Nikayas, the early 5 Nikayas. This is beyond argument already. You go to the Wikipedia and all that, you can find. And then there's only one path to liberation, the Noble Eightfold Path. And you have to practice in that sequence, right view first. You must get right view, and then only you enter the Noble Eightfold Path. And then the Velama Sutta confirms that once you attain right view, you are an Arya. And then Majjhima Nikaya 43 says there are 2 conditions only for right view. The voice of another teaching you the Dhamma, and secondly, focus attention when you listen to the Dhamma. And then Samyutta Nikaya 46.38, when you listen to the Dhamma with eager ears, directing the whole mind to it, on that occasion the 5 hindrances are not present, in which case you can understand and attain stream entry. And then Samyutta Nikaya 55.5, there are 4 factors for stream entry. Sotapatti Yangani. 1, association with true men. 2, hearing the true Dhamma. 3, focus attention. 4, practice of the Dhamma in accordance with the Dhamma. And then a person who can understand the Dhamma must be an intelligent person, sincere, honest and straightforward. And then there are 2 in Samyutta Nikaya 25.1, there are 2 types of stream entry. One is Sadhanusarin and the other one is Dhammanusarin. One has faith after listening to the Dhamma. The other one, he understands the Dhamma, Dhammanusarin.